Hey guys. Guys, if you only knew how much that man thinks about, dreams about, plans for, strategizes for the youth ministry of this church, you have no idea how much he cares for you, how much we care for you, and want to make this a place where you're wanting to come and be a part of it. So let's give it up for Tim one more time. Love you, babe. So, okay, enough about him. Let me tell you a little bit about me, okay? I know that I haven't met a whole lot of you, so I'm just going to tell you just a little bit in the time that I have tonight. I'm going to tell you a couple stories, but first I want to tell you a little bit about who I am. So, my name's Rebekah. I grew up with 5 brothers and sisters, okay? There were 6 kids in my family. I never thought that was a lot. I was just used to it. But in my family, I'm the 4th child in the row. How many middle children do we have? We're the best ones, right? The middle children. Yeah, we're the best. Really, we just don't get caught because our parents are too busy getting on to the oldest sibling, right? But we're my oldest siblings. If you're an oldest sibling, wow. You know, kudos to you guys, because really, you guys are the ones that our parents are paying more attention to. They're getting on to. You take the brunt of, like, what we probably should get on to. And then where are the babies? Oh, I'm sorry, the youngest of the family. Okay. Yeah, pretty proud of it. Pretty, the ones that get whatever they want, right? Okay, so being the 4th child, the middle child in my family, and I know that I can't see you all too well, but I'm not going to forget about you, okay? I'll walk around here. I got the privilege of being picked on by the olders, right? And then I got to pick on the younger children. I want to tell you a story. Anna, my younger sister, she's 5 years younger than me. I was talking to them this week, and I was like, man, Anna really took the brunt of most of our jokes and antics growing up. And there was one in particular that I wanted to share, just mainly because I thought it was funny. But we're taking a family photo in Colorado, and there's this really big rock boulder that's kind of up on 2 other rocks. So right on the other side of it is the edge of the mountain, okay? And it's just enough space under the rock where her little 4-year-old self, can get underneath it and put her hands right here, right? So we get done taking the family photo, and we notice she's standing there holding up the rock. So as good siblings, we go, Anna, don't move. You are holding the rock all by yourself. If you let go, the rock will crush you. Okay, she's terrified. She's standing there. The next picture in our family album, she's sitting there holding like this, just crying and screaming. It's really sad. She got over it. She's 26 years old. I think she's almost over it at this point. But it's funny how we are very close as a family. And it's funny how sometimes the people that are closest to you know the right times and the ways to get at you the most, right? Like your siblings can get at you in ways that nobody else can get at you, right? I want to tell you a story tonight about Jacob and Esau in the Bible. Jacob and Esau. Esau is the older sibling, the oldest sibling, right? Now in the Bible, the oldest sibling was entitled to some things. The oldest sibling, the purpose on their life was to live out and gain the birthright or the blessing that the father had. Okay, in terms, if your dad was Jerry Lorenzo, at a certain point in your life, you're gonna gain all the collections, all the shoes, all the money, all the business, all the everything is yours just because you're the oldest. Okay, that's Esau. One day, I think they're going to put the scripture up on the screen. I'm going to tell it to you, but here's, the facts so you can trust that what I'm saying is right. But one day, Jacob was in the house, and Esau comes back from hunting and working hard out in the field, right? He comes in, and it says he's extremely hungry. And, of course, the younger sibling inside the air-conditioned tent just making up food after he's been working hard all day long. And Esau says, dude, give me some of that soup. I'm so hungry. Jacob's standing there like a younger sibling would. It's like, I'll give you a bowl of this stew. if you trade me something. Esau's like, bro, what are you talking about? I don't even know. I'm just so hungry. I'll give you whatever you want. Just give me a bowl of stew. And Jacob goes, you know that birthright, you know that blessing, you know all the money, all the future, all the purpose that you have. If you give me all of that, I'll give you a bowl of stew. Right? Okay, this is the point in the scary movie when the girl's trying to run out into the dark by herself, right? And you're like, don't do it. You're reading this and you're like, there's no way he's going to trade that. Like, how are you going to trade that for one bowl of stew? To get fed one time. You're going to trade everything that you have in your future to get fed one time. How are you going to do that? But the next thing that Esau says, he says, look, I am about to die. What good is this if I'm dead? In the next scripture, he says, Jacob says to promise it to him, so he did. He swore, you can have all of this if you just give me something right now. Tonight, I want to talk to you guys just for a few more minutes about the price of your purpose. Because Esau, in that moment, all he could focus on was that he wanted to be fed right then. He didn't understand the price of the purpose that was in the future, right? All he knew is, this is just what I want right now. I mean, what good am I if I'm dead? If I don't get this right now, I don't even know if it's worth living. I just want this right now. And he gave up on that. And I wonder sometimes if we are in situations in our life where we're looking and we're like, you know, I don't know what it is that is my purpose in the future. I just know right now I want to be seen. Right now I want to be significant. Right now I want to be known. I want my name known. Honestly, I'd really like to be famous. That's really what I would like. That's what I want right now. But come on, if we're being honest, when we say the word purpose, what do you all think? Most of you probably think, I don't know what my purpose is. How am I supposed to know what my purpose is? It's just this word that really adults use so that I don't do bad things right now, so that I can have something in the future, but I don't know what it is. What's in here? I don't know. Maybe if I knew that my father was Jerry Lorenzo and he had all the riches and all the collections for me in the future, maybe if I knew that, well, sure, I wouldn't trade that for a bowl of stew. Maybe if I knew that. But your Father in heaven, what he has for you, the purpose and the gifts and the talents that he has for you in your future is greater than any man-made gold, greater than anything that if your father was Jerry Lorenzo could give you. All of that is greater. But I know in your mind you're like, yeah, I get it. But sometimes I just want to be popular. I just want to be in that group of friends. I just want to be able to post what I want to post and not care if it compromises my future because I just want that right now. And I'm not here to talk to you guys about things that you shouldn't want. I hope you don't leave and think, okay, so I'm not supposed to want to be famous. I'm not supposed to want to be seen. I'm not supposed to want all these things. A couple weeks ago, Pastor Steven talked about, and he's been doing a phenomenal job with Kingdom Clout. I think it is so important, the sermons he's been teaching on Kingdom Clout. So thank you, Pastor Steven, for all that you've taught us. But he said a couple weeks ago, he says, it's not the want that's what's bad, right? It's not the want. It's allowing what you want, allowing that hunger to control you, allowing it to control you. And you know, there's ways that you can know that want is controlling you. It says that Esau said, I'm about to die. I mean, that's pretty dramatic, right? I think whenever we allow our wants and our hunger to control us, we can start making some pretty drastic and out there statements like, Mom, Dad, if I don't get to go to that, like I'm gonna die. If I don't get to go be with those friends, what good is it? No one's gonna like me. I'm never gonna have any friends. I'm never gonna be able to be a part of that. If you don't let me do this, I know it might compromise. I know that I might just say, you know what? I don't understand the price of my purpose right now. So just give me another bowl of soup. I'm okay to compromise what's in the future because I don't know what it is. So give me another bowl of soup. Give me another bowl of soup. But we know in the Bible, actually, we have someone to show us what it looks like to not have our hunger and our wants control us. In Matthew, Jesus is getting ready to start his ministry. He's getting ready to start walking in the purpose that God has for him. And it says that he goes and he fasts for 40 days and 40 nights. Just means he went without food and water and he was praying to God before he started his ministry. And it said, when he became hungry, the tempter came. Isn't that interesting? When he became at a place of need, of want, of desire, of hunger for something, the tempter came. And the tempter said, hey, take this stone, if you're the Son of Man, take this stone and turn it into bread. That doesn't sound terrible, right? That doesn't sound like a big sin. He doesn't say, hey, commit adultery. Hey, murder someone. He said, if you're the Son of Man, take this stone and turn it into bread. There are things in your life that you don't understand are bad for you right now. You're just looking at it and saying, well, it's not a sin. Is that really going to hurt? The reason Jesus knew that he couldn't take that is because he knew the word to counter it with. He knew what the word said. If you know what the word says, you'll be able to see the things that you think, is that bad for me? I don't know. And be able to say no to it because of your purpose. Jesus answers the tempter, though, and he says, it is written, the word, man shall not live by bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God. I know you're like, so what am I supposed to do, Rebekah? When I'm feeling this need to be known, this need to have these friends that I know are toxic, this guy, this girl that I know the relationship is toxic, when I'm feeling that, I'm supposed to open my Bible and read it. I'm supposed to say something to God, because I've tried that before. I opened my Bible, I read the scripture, and guess what? The next day, I still dealt with it. The next day, I still dealt with it. Isn't it crazy, though? You take a sip of water today, and you're still thirsty tomorrow. Isn't that crazy? You have to be living on it. It's not something that you just take once and are able to say, why am I still struggling with this? You have to be living on it. And I know that's difficult, but that is why we are here. That's why we have rhythm nights. That's why you have an e-group. That's why you have e-group leaders. It's for us to help you be living on it. Now, real quick before I end, Jesus, in that moment, when he's tempted to turn the stone into bread, he knows that if he does that, he's doing what Esau did, and he's giving it all away. We just sang a minute ago, you can have it all. Yeah, Esau said you can have it all in a way that made him lose everything. We have to be careful who we're saying you can have it all to, right? You have to know who it is you're saying that to. But Jesus looks, and you know what Jesus' purpose was? Jesus' purpose was not this glamorous, money, fame-filled life. Jesus' purpose was to come and die on the cross so that you can have a purpose. And that is the price of your purpose, was Jesus dying on the cross. So whenever you decide that you want to maybe compromise pieces of what Jesus died for, and you think, I don't know, should I do it? Give me another bowl. Give me another bowl. Yeah, should I do it? Yeah, I think, you know what? I don't even know what it is. How do I know that it's something great? Jesus died for it. So it's pretty great. And we want to let you know, Tim and I, we believe in you. Because you might be saying, you might be thinking, yeah, man, I've already traded a lot of things for some bowls. I've already traded some of my pieces of purpose, I know, for some bowls of soup. I didn't know. I didn't realize what I was doing because I didn't know what it was. We're here to tell you we believe in you, and that is what this is for, to help remind you to look to your purpose, to remind you of the price that was paid for your purpose. That's what Tim is here for. That's what Brittany is here for. That's what Will is here for. We believe in you. We believe in you. And we know we will be a youth ministry that understands the price of your purpose, that understands what God has for you is greater than what any man can have for you. That you'll be able to look at bread, look at stones, and instead of focusing on stones that turn into bread, we're gonna focus on the bread of life, right? No matter what that is. You haven't gone so far that you have given so much of your purpose away that you can't still have this purpose in your life. Jesus paid for it, it's yours, and you can live in it, and that's what we are here for. That's what we're here for, and we're gonna stand with you. We believe in you. We believe that you have a future. We believe that you have a hope, and we are gonna focus on the bread of life instead of stones that turn to bread.
We believe in the youth!
Thank you all for watching. This was so great. Such a great video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it, because I loved it so much, as you can tell by my arms. And I hope that you don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to us. We will see you next time. Peace out.